Republican Congressman Tom Emmer from Minnesota is the House Majority Whip. He is with us now. Congressman, thank you so much for being here this Saturday morning. And I think most Americans, whatever their politics, are looking at this and saying, please, Congress, just get it done, fix this. How are you going to do that?
Well, we already have, Jonathan, and it's great to be with you. Unfortunately, not on a great topic. House Republicans passed what is called a clean continuing resolution back on September 19th, Jonathan, well in advance of the September 30th midnight deadline to fund the government. And it now is 13 or 14 times that Chuck Schumer and Democrats in the Senate, remember, the House only needs a simple majority. The Senate needs 60 votes. We only have 53 Republicans. So we need Democrats to get it to the Senate floor. And Chuck Schumer and his Democrat colleagues have refused to give us the votes. So they put all kinds of people at risk. This week, air traffic controllers didn't get a check on Tuesday. Other federal employees didn't get theirs on Thursday and Friday. And as you've just reported, 42 million low-income Americans have their food assistance at risk as of today. Yeah. This has to end. And all they have to do, pass that clean CR. President Trump will sign it tonight. We can be done.
So, but Congressman, you need to get basically 5 more Democrats on the Senate side, across the halls from you in the House, to agree to do that. I wonder, you hear the way things are moving there. Do you get any sense right now that more Democrats might be considering jumping to join the Republicans and get enough votes to get that resolution forward?
Well, first off, how foolish is this, Jonathan? That clean CR, the same Democrats that you and I are talking about right now, Chuck Schumer and his Senate colleagues, they voted for the same CR just 6 months ago. And by the way, they voted for the same CR 13 times under the Biden administration, which means that Chuck Schumer actually wrote this CR. So what's happening right now? I think we're at the next inflection point. I just went through the air traffic controllers, all the federal employees last Monday. The largest federal employee union, the American Federation of Government Employees. There's 1.4 million, I believe, federal employees in the country. This union represents 820,000 of them, 820,000 roughly of those members. They sent a letter saying, pass the clean CR. You've got people now getting hurt. By the way, in the first 30 days, 65,000 plus small businesses on Main Street all across the country that contract with our federal government have already lost $12 billion. So Chuck Schumer and these Democrats have caused serious pain and suffering. Guess what? Next Tuesday, I think they have to wait until next Tuesday's elections, because if they were to reopen it and protect all the people they claim to serve, well, then that virulent, violent, pro-terrorist wing of their party would turn on them in a heartbeat and might not show up Tuesday. So at the very least, they got to wait through the elections. And then if we have another chance, Jonathan, it should come after the elections. If it doesn't happen then, boy, there's no telling when it ends.
So, Congressman, governance is almost always, about compromise. If you're not going to get those Democrats in the situation as we currently have it, how about a compromise? What is an olive branch you, as the Republicans, could offer the Democrats? They're really concerned about healthcare subsidies. How about you put in writing, rather than just saying, we'll talk about it, we guarantee we'll talk about it? How about some sort of resolution that would guarantee that? Would that move things forward? Is that a good idea?
Jonathan, first, I understand their talking point is they're all about these enhanced Obamacare health care premium subsidies. But if you look at what they filed in writing as an alternative bill in the Senate, Jonathan, it's over 60 pages long. About a page and a half has to do with the enhanced premium tax credits for Obamacare. It's complete nonsense when they claim that. They want $1.5 trillion in new spending. They want to put illegals back on government taxpayer-funded health care, and they want to gut the $50 billion rural health care fund that Republicans and Donald J. Trump just created last July. This is not about health care. This is about trying to take a knee to their virulent, violent, left-wing radicals that they're scared of. And look, you saw Hakeem Jeffries finally come forward and endorse Mamdani the commie in New York City. Why did he do that? Because he's afraid of them. This is what it's all about. They're ceding their power. So what can Republicans do? Exactly what Donald Trump said again. Just pass the clean CR, then we can get back to the negotiating table, which, Jonathan, that's where we were before they shut down the government. I don't know that your viewers know that the House and the Senate both made motions at the beginning of September to go to conference committee on 3 of the appropriations bills. The House has passed all 12 out of committee. They were already negotiating. That hadn't happened since 2019. So we got to get the government open. We got to get back to the table.
I think everybody agrees with that. We've got to get the government open. Congressman Tom Emmer, House Majority Whip, thank you so much for being with us this Saturday morning, sir. I wish you a good weekend.